up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yes, sir.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, big numbers, blue hunters, whole team counted, that's a big number.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
To throw is Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got Snead. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Jackson, option right. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Check, 47.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, and his throw here's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
With it is Jackson. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha!
Wentz now on first down. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
He's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Oh, what y'all gonna miss?
And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts. In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. They run. It's Mark Ingram, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Man open left side is Brown.
Come on, bro. You gotta
Good
keep
defense
that
holds him
block.
to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Mark Andrews, 39 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Jackson. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. We can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The throw over the middle taken in. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throw left side taken in by Miller. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Tackle.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Completion left side to Miller.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Costly. You gotta be quicker than that.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now, Wentz again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Fumbleitis.
He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Look at this.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Wentz. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Miller. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Wentz to throw again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Braxton Miller. As the first half is winding down. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. That's caught at the 3. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal.
What's up, bro?
The field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Got that itis.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 2nd and 12, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jim.
Oh, my God. Why are they playing me?
Alley to run.
Cuz didn't even try to go for the pick.
Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 82 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. His pass caught with the 4. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Pick. That's that bullshit.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. They find some open field here. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but when he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
Oh, my God. Why are they plugging this man with us?
Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Oh,
and
my
he couldn't
God.
quite get there.
Bro.
Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Back to you.
Working from the gun. Wentz trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. He's at the 50. The 30. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said
I get those.
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping
every
across
time
at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Somebody out there got that fundulitis.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He's going to air one out.
All over you,
double team, and it's intercepted. Picked
Jimmy
up
Smith.
here by Jimmy Smith. This defense figured out something in the
Jimmy,
locker room.
Jim.
And you just wonder.
He's Jimmy, Jim.
His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Jimmy,
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
You gotta get the map.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh my God! This nigga Malcolm Jenkins is pissing me off.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Malcolm Jenkins. Move easy. Man, I'm all over this one, man. Oh.
It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
You don't grab those, but...
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
You don't got it.
As most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Jackson now. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away.
He's moving everybody my style. Hey, it's time for me to bite down.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You know he got the fumbleitis.
Shy of where he would have been
He's trying to die.
A knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Somebody got fumbleitis.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, but you still have the lead.
That funny spin, my nigga.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Plugging this man with the
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Scott. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Wentz going to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Wentz now to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard
right there.
They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Howard. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Wentz. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over.
You don't do that, bro.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
I'm hot. Dude is trash.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that's a...
I wasn't. Yeah, I was tripping. Nah, they ain't phony. I just wasn't using Lamar Jackson. $1? Hell no, I ain't got no money. That's my bucko.
I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Who? Never. That nigga was weak as fuck.
They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous.
I rushed when he did that little weak ass formation. I rushed the pass. I bit. I should have just waited like 2 seconds and he would have been gone. I hate when I do that shit. I always like, oh, he open, but all I gotta do is just wait like 2 seconds. Let him get further than do, cause he's sitting waiting for that bullet pass. So let him get further, and then you can. Tripping. Nah. I mean, when it's open, but they baiting you, like, making you think it's open, so when you throw it, they right there, I got him. Just wait. They waiting for that bullet pass and get that little,
in my bag like groceries, competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, reporting live from the winning side, ready to try, keep a different vibe, bitch, you down the ride, never tired, you will never know, you ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hey, yo, I need that, big chips, man, I need that, hustle hard, on the job, you can see that, on my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback, clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings.